Johnny took a couple weeks, I think a couple months to prepare the speech, guys, so he's a little nervous, but it's all right, you got it, Jay.
My brother, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Danielle, the bride's younger sister. Thank you all for coming out tonight to celebrate Nicole and Clint on their very special day. I can honestly say that no one is more deserving of a celebration than my sister Nicole and her now husband Clint. I know the journey to get to this point was not an easy one, but you both handled every curveball that came your way with such grace, and I know that together you two can get through anything. Nikki, you're not only my sister, but my best friend. We've spent every day together our whole lives. We went to the same school, shared the same room, and even had matching outfits. Our relationship is so special, and that's why I knew when you first brought Clint around that he was the real deal. Since the moment you brought him to meet the family, your smile said it all. I love you, and I'm so excited to celebrate this new chapter in your life. While waking up with you not being in the next room will definitely take some getting used to, I'm so happy that Clint is the person you chose to spend the rest of your life with. Now a little something about Clint. Clint, you are a selfless man with the world's biggest heart. Thank you for loving and supporting my sister, and thank you for loving our family like your own. Today you became my brother legally, but you've been family far longer than that. There is no better day than when you get to marry your best friend, but remember Clint, she was my best friend first. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Backus, I pray that every day to come, your love continues to grow deeper and deeper. I love you both so much. Congratulations!
Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Eddie Warda, that's the MC in the game. Thank you, Eddie. Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by thanking you all for joining us today in celebrating Clint and Nikki's special day. I'm sure many of you know who I am, but for those who don't, I'm Clint's best friend and brother from another mother, Johnny. Clint and I have been best friends since middle school, where we shared many memories growing up together. I could talk about the million memories we shared, but the one that stuck out to me the most as if they were yesterday were of us hanging out on Friday nights, eating chicken nuggets and cheese fries. The countless sleepovers, and the day you called me over to help pack your bag because you wanted to run away. Sorry, Mr. Backus, that was Clint's idea, not mine. And last but not least, the days of playing basketball at Eddie Spray's school, where Clint was titled EPS scoring champ. He was also the tallest 8th grader on the team. Time flew by, and as we grew up, Clint started talking about moving to Arizona because he wanted some change in his life. Obviously, as a best friend, it sucks to lose someone that you see every week, but you knew you had to support him. After moving, we try to stay in touch as much as possible. We try to visit each other at least 2 or 3 times a year. A few years ago, I decided to visit Clint for his birthday, and that night we were meeting Nikki for the first time. Of course, as a best friend and someone that cares about Clint, I told Clint, hey Clint, don't drink too much and make an ass out of yourself. As you can see, based on today's events, Clint obviously made a good first impression on Nikki. As Clint and Nikki began dating, I started seeing Clint post things on Snapchat of Nikki and him doing things I've never seen before, like going to concerts and festivals. One of my favorite things Clint would tell me about Nikki is how deep Nikki's faith was in God. I then noticed Clint's faith becoming stronger as Clint and I had discussions about God and the blessings that we have. This is something that I never talked to Clint before meeting Nikki. That's when it hit me that Nikki had changed Clint for the better. A couple of years later, Clint was visiting his parents in Chicago. So me and Clint decided to meet them for lunch. Clint's father stops eating and asks me, how do I feel about Nikki? Are you ready, Nikki? I remember saying, she's pretty, kind, but most importantly, she's very religious. I remember the smile on Clint's dad's face because he knew how important it is to marry someone whose faith in God will only make yours stronger. At that moment, we all knew that Clint and Nikki were meant to be together. So Nikki, welcome to the family. We love you. We wish Clint and you the best. And for all my guests here tonight, please keep your attention on Clint and Nikki and not the terrible dancing by the groomsmen like myself. Before we let you go, we'd like to take a quick toast. I don't think champagnes are bottled up because I see them coming in right now. But if you guys just grab some water, it will do for now. I'll give everyone some time. To Clint and Nikki, Mabruk.